Just finished here at the J Davison Stadium, Altrincham 1, Nottingham Forest under-21s 3. Manager Phil Parkinson joins us. Phil, the last pre-season friendly before the season starts next week. Quite a physical in cards against quite a technical side. What's your initial thoughts on the performance?
Exactly what we probably needed, a really competitive game. I think a few people would have been concerned that playing a under-23s Forest team or 21s, whatever they are, wouldn't have been an intense enough affair, but as you've alluded to there, I'm sure everyone could see it was, and they take the scoreline out of the picture. There was a couple of mistakes in there. We're gonna get them pre-season because we haven't got our centre half pairings there yet. We've got a new keeper we're bedding in. We've not been able to play our back line the way we want it. Probably the only continuity we've got is our centre mids at the moment, our front liner finding the feet. So the mistakes are going to happen, and I think without them we generated more than enough chances to, believe it or not, win the game, but we've lost 3-1, and we've got to be far better from the start.
Touching on the centre-back issue that we've got at the moment, 2 trialists in today, what did you make of their performance?
I thought young Ben was superb, really showed his quality coming in from Port Vale. Again, the benefits of these friendly games and the relationships you form with them. And Dex had a day to forget, hasn't he, with the mistake for the goal and obviously the penalty. Not that that was his fault, but he was put into a difficult position. But I think he's been brilliant the previous 2 games as well. So in different games, Dex showed his experience and absolute class, and young Ben showed up really well today.
Pre-season's certainly serving its purpose. The likes of Ollie Crankshaw getting his first 90 minutes in quite the time as well, so certainly getting the minutes into the players.
He was, and we were just talking about it earlier about the tackle on him. It was shocking for a friendly game, straight red. Absolute, could have been a leg breaker. That's really disappointed with that level of challenge, but again, Ollie carries the ball. He'll be used to getting kicked, but as you said there, his first 90, proving his fitness yet again and his quality as well, because I thought he was a real threat, hence probably why he got that heavy treatment from the player in the end. But yeah, real bright prospect for us going forward with Ollie's performances in the last couple of games.
You mentioned the front line as a whole. Touching on pre-season in general, James Gale's had quite the flying form. Obviously, I think it's 4 in 6 in the pre-season appearances he's got as well. Jimmy Knowles has had some good performances bedding in, so it looks positive going into the new season.
I think so, yeah. I mean, James is really sort of taking pole position at the moment, isn't he? But both of them will fight it out, and Jimmy's got real quality. I've gone on record a number of times saying he's finishing second to none. I don't think anyone's seen that yet, because sometimes it just takes you a little bit of time. You need a bit of a run in the team, which I'm sure he'll get. Keaton Ward's looking a real goal threat at the moment. I mean, as I said, it could have easily gone the other way. He's pulled out a top corner save from the keeper in the first half. He's spun in the 18-yard box, just dragged his shot wide. James has had a couple of really good chances in the first half. Again, one where he spun and just not connected well, and arrived on the ball from the edge of the box and drawn another save out of the keeper. So the front line is certainly posing a threat, and as I said, I think on another day, if we don't make them mistakes, we could comfortably win with the threat that we have in the front line.
You mentioned a couple of the lads that still remain out or in contention for the fixture against Aldershot next week. Any update on those, especially those sort of like the Lewis Baines, Billy Sass-Davis?
Yeah, the centre-backs are the big question mark, aren't they? That's why we've got these lads in at the moment to make good decisions if we have to. But we've got every hope that Jake Cooper, Billy Sass and Lewis should be returning to training this week. We just need to check something with Lewis. But Coops and Billy should be returning to training, and if they do, and if they show something like, we should be somewhere near then, because that's the bit that served us so well. We've had continuity throughout the seasons in the central roles in particular, and when you don't have that, you can see what happens. It's people aren't quite on the same wavelength, the lack of concentration, and you can get punished. But what I will say about this group, it'll be a progressive group, and we might be a bit inconsistent at the start, but that's to be expected with so many new players.
All eyes now focused towards Saturday next week. Aldershot Town at home, of course, trophy winners. A home tie on the opening day. Couldn't get much better than that, could it?
No, it's a great game. Got a lot of time for Tommy and his team. Obviously, when we lock horns, we're fierce competitors, but as you said, the FA Trophy winners, there'll be high expectations, just as there are here for them to get off to a great start, and they'll come full of confidence as they always do, and we certainly will as well. We're very similar clubs, very similar types of standing in the division in terms of fan bases, stadium, probably history to an extent in this division. But yeah, it'll make for a great first game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And overall, going into the season, how are you feeling? How are the team feeling?
Yeah, I feel really good. I just want to get my players on the pitch, and hopefully we'll be able to do that come the first game. And if we do, more times than not in this division, we'll be a real force. So need to get them all on the pitch, and then we'll go from there.
Cheers, Phil. Thank you.
Thank you.